This video is about the green screen and lighting. So what you'll be learning today is what a green screen does, background lighting, hair light, key light, fill light, and purchasing for 3 tiers of budget so that we can get you all the stuff that you need for this section. If you ever need to scoot forward or backwards in these videos, make sure to follow the progress bar below.
Today I want to talk to you about the first 5 things you need to take care of after you've been arrested for a DUI.
What a green screen does. A green screen goes behind the person you're filming. The video editing software programs are then used in post-production to take out everything that's that specific color of green so that you can then make that part of your video clear. Then you can add a new background behind your subject. Some green screens are a wall called a cyclorama. We have one here at Go Media Marketing and Production Studio in California, and some green screens are portable. My first green screen was a piece of fabric I spent $6 on at the fabric store. Background lighting and getting ready for your production. I like starting with background lighting and then bringing in the lighting on your subject. Background lighting is also necessary for most shooting in indoor environments for your B-roll footage, because otherwise the background can look really dark and kind of creepy. So get creative with your background light. Next, you want to get your hair light going, and I'm positioning him so his nose and his forehead aren't lit, rather just a little splash on the top of his hair. Next, I'm going to put in his key light, which is the main light, also splashes some light in the background. And we want to adjust the barn doors on the light so that it's not too bright on his stomach. More of the light is going towards his face. On the other side of my subject, I have the fill light, and you want to make sure that your fill light isn't quite as bright as the other light so that he looks three-dimensional.
Today I want to talk to you about the first 5 things you need to take care of after you've been arrested for a DUI.
The green screen was one color of green lit in the background. Then we added the hair lighting and we had a little splash of light up here. Then we added the key light, which lit this side of his face better than that side, as well as changing the barn doors so that it was a little bit darker down here. So if anybody has body issues, those do not show up as much. And then again, we put on the fill light and it lit just a bit of this side of his face and some of the background as well. And this keeps him looking really three-dimensional because we have him darker here and a little bit lighter there. Purchasing with 3 tiers of budget. So let's start by purchasing your green screen. Here I am on Amazon, and they're called ePhoto Inc. And one way you could go is by getting one of these small collapsible chroma key. It's blue on one side, which does the same thing, or green. And that would give you a nice small background just for you, one person usually. Although if you turn it sideways, you can get 2 people in there. And then if you're going for a more medium-sized room, you want to leave it set up, this is another great way to go. I have purchased this one before, and you need to have a steamer to get the wrinkles out of it. It doesn't come smooth, which is what you need. If you want to spend a bit more money, this is a great one to have because you don't have to steam it, and it basically kind of folds up. These are foldable, and you can get a little bit, you could actually get a 2-camera shoot in here because of the curvature of it. Also, if you have some green that you can put on the floor, you could do head to foot green screen. So for lower budget lighting, for your background lights, your hair lights, your key lights, and your fill lights, you can definitely get very creative by going to IKEA or going to your local hardware store to get the desired effect. A mid-range option is ePhoto Inc., where I always get lighting. And what you would want to do is go to the section on their website that is LED video lights. I like LEDs because they last forever and they don't break. And the point is that you need enough lights to smoothly and evenly light your green screen. You need a lighting fixture for your hair light, and you might be putting that connected to your ceiling somehow. And you also need at least 2 lights in front of the person, one for the key light and one for the fill light. So ePhoto Inc. is a good option. And I'm not getting super specific here because I don't know the size of your room and I don't know how big your green screen is going to be. And the third option when you're going for high-end lighting is to just go to B&H Photo Video. And the reason you want to do that is because these lighting expert dudes, you literally can call these guys on the phone or live chat with them, and they really know their stuff. There's a lot of factors that go into lighting. Call B&H Photo Video and tell them what you're trying to do.